Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And so off the tip, it is New York. Outside Hart. Here's Bridges. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot. At his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer. In his face, no guarantee.
Outside Oubre. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Towns. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. You got awesome touch. Plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lb.
George with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Grimes to the paint. 14 feet away. And that one hits the back iron. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. The baseline J is on the way. Oubre can't hit. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick.
Timeout.
Back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Oubre. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers.
The Sixers leading. Maxey surveys. Driving in. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Achua. Outside Robinson. It's stolen by Maxey. To the inside. Yabusele. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? I mean, the throwdown at the end, I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Maxey. No made baskets yet. Back to George. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 4. Inside. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's George. The shot's good.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Achua for 3. Buries it from 3.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left in the first. Down low. Here's Bridges. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Pass to McCain. And here's Embiid. No good. Good work defensively by Robinson. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Sixers ahead. They're up by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great, not settling for...
Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by New York. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
They get the rebound. Towns looking for an opening. Here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. Inside goes Brunson. 4-3. The shot by Towns, no good. Pass to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
New York trailing. Here's McBride. From outside, off the mark. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Embiid. Count the basket. Embiid's got 8 points. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Back to Butler. Pass to Grimes. Butler surveying the floor. Clock at 6. From 13. Hits the front of the rim and out. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition. Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons. Here's Wright. Still no points. There's a minute 54 left in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's McBride.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to George. Maxey with it. Oubre on the wing. Here's Grimes. Hounded by Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Oubre. Philadelphia with another miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind. But you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Wright. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Wright with the bucket.
That's just a good example of Wright taking what the defense gives. I mean, why settle for an outside shot when there's room to work inside?
Pass to George. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Basket counts.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here's Wright from the arc. On target from range.
3-point.
Wright's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Pass to Oubre. Left side Maxey. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Maxey's got his first 2 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Gets it off. And so it's New York closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Oubre. And the layup is good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Brunson misses. Now Philadelphia with it. Inside. Now Embiid. Give him 8. Towns with a rebound. To the paint. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
To the inside. Grimes' shot is off. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Out to Bridges. Towns gets the bucket. And it's a 9-point Knick lead.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Philadelphia 76ers. ENT, everybody. Get loud for them once again.
So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to George. 90 seconds into the second half now. 2 points. That one goes. George has got 8.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Brunson with it. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. And here's Oubre. And the bucket is good. He has 6.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
First team foul.
Outside Tucker. Down low. Here's Achua. Back to Tucker. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 10-point Knick lead.
This is a shot Tucker has in his bag. The defense has to know that.
And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Tucker. 2:06 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Offensive rebound. Achua gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
And he gets that one. Wright's got 9.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Inside. Oubre. And he dunks it down.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Shamet, no good. 76ers trail by 8.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Tucker. And so it's New York. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their...
The Knicks, 49.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. New York leading by 11. Open shot from Brunson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Towns outside. It's Bridges on the wing. To the paint. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, the agility of Bridges, working around the impact of the foul to get his shot.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And he's good on the second. 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And an Obi for 3. And again, the Knicks missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
To the middle. Embiid misses.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And an Obi on the take. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 13. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie.
And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean,
for 3, Bridges. Joel Embiid with the board. 76ers trail by 13. Out to the right wing. Shoots. Oh, put So it's New York with it. Hart from long range. Pure from three-point range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
For three, Maxey knocks it down from distance.
Big-time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Maxey. Brunson misses. The 76ers running out of time. To the inside. On the attack, Oubre. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And, you know, the evolution of Embiid continues. At 7 feet tall, he can look over defenders and make great passes. And he's got a nice feel for passing the ball.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
George's shot is off. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Leading by 12. Shoots over Maxey. That's short off the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And George launches it from deep. It's rebounded by New York.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Shot is up. Paul George pulls it in. 46 seconds left to the fourth. Here's Embiid. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. That's good from George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Here's McCain. Gets the three to fall.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And here's New York now. 6-point game. And so they foul intentionally.
76ers.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
That's his second personal foul.
And so he drops them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Oubre can't hit.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Here's Brunson outside. From downtown, Paul George pulls down the board. So New York wins it. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. So the Bucks win the tip. Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Back to Lillard. The three from Prince. Nails it from beyond the arc. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And it's Simons missing. And the Bucks with possession. It's a three-point game. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo with it. Misses the three. Fires from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. About a minute into this first quarter. The three is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara, he'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Here's Kamari. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo, right side. Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that one's good.
And you see how comfortable Lillard is once he gets inside. Very patient.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. We might see him. Looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Will it go? Antetokounmpo with the block.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
The Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Lillard. Back to Kuzma. Here's Lillard.